Wendy Gunn here, and I want to talk to you today about your passion. Do you have a passion, or do you know what your passion is? I think that God has given each and every one of us something that we're passionate about. You have been uniquely created by God for a purpose, and He has put within you and me things that we love, things that we are passionate about, and that light us up when we talk about them. And we tend to want to know more about those things. So we learn and we grow in skill and in knowledge of that thing. This might be your secret sauce if you're an entrepreneur or a small business owner that you don't even realize. You maybe aren't even aware of what you know a lot about, what lights you up, and what you've gained significant skill in. This happened to me a few months ago, about 4 months ago now, 5 months ago now, and I had a business coach come up to me and waiting to talk to me. And she shared with me, do you know how many people want to know how to do what you've learned to do and accomplished? I didn't. I did not know that I was doing anything unusual. I didn't know that the skill of email list building was something that a lot of people wanted to know how to do. That pretty much changed my business. You need to have, if you are teaching, training, coaching someone else, you need to have a visible result. That was taught to me by a different coach, Courtney Sanders. And this is a visible result that I have in my business. And it was easy for me to figure out the steps that I had taken. And not only have I built my email list to over 12,000 in just little over 2 years, but I have a 37% open rate. I didn't realize at the time, but that is a significantly high open rate. And I've been able to share with others how to accomplish this goal. Russell Brunson says, the money is in the list. You need an email list. There are a lot of reasons why you need an email list. One of them is because you own your email list. That is something that no one can take away from you. And still, to this day, people open emails. But when you learn from me, you learn to write emails in a way so that you're talking to your ideal client. And you're talking to one person, and they feel that you are talking to them. You are able to speak in a way that they can relate to. You know what are their problems, what are their struggles, and you genuinely want to help them. So this is a simple 3-step program that I have put together called Launch Your List Live. I'm doing another masterclass in a few weeks, and I hope that you'll attend and find out more. But what you need to be thinking about first is who you are. Who did God create you to be? This is so important no matter what area of your life you're talking about, personally or professionally. You were created with a purpose. God has a plan for you, and You need to be able to see Him face to face and know I fulfilled my purpose. So, thinking about who you are uniquely, not copying, competing, comparing, or coveting others' lives or their gifts and talents. That's what I used to do. And then one day, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. And that was a big life-changing moment for me, of course. But it also was a good thing because I knew from that day forward that I was created with a different story. God was writing the story He wanted to write in and through my life, and it was different than anybody else's. So then I was able to begin to set big goals and achieve them. I began the next year by losing 50 pounds. I was severely obese before that, and I wanted to get healthier. That was a big life-changing moment for me. Once I learned that I could lose 50 pounds, I felt like there was nothing that I couldn't do with God's help. And that's true for you too. Whether it's personally or professionally, God has goals for you to achieve, and He will help you. He has given you everything you need to achieve His goals for your life. So I want you to believe. Raise your level of belief in what is possible. It is so very important that you achieve everything that God has for you to achieve. You, my friend, can make a difference in this world. Your gifts and talents, your skills and abilities, your personality, the things that you have messed up, the mistakes you've made, the trials that you've gone through, are all part of your story. And God does not waste anything. And they will be the things that other people are drawn to in your life, in you. You can make a difference in someone's life. You have a purpose, and I hope that you are finding out and embracing who you were uniquely created to be for a purpose.